So it's been a while since JZFishing has made a video, but we're going to try and get back on the grind. I would love to go fishing right now, but we are in the midst of the coronavirus epidemic, so it is not currently all that legal for us to go fishing. We will try and go to a spot that's like a 5-minute walk from us, but that should hopefully be in a later video. And so I was thinking, why not make a video about striper lures, because right now the stripers are really biting. So today I'll be going over my top 5 favorite striper lures of all time. Let's get it. Okay, so a couple of things to keep in mind. First of all, the stripers that I'm fishing for are in saltwater, so that might have an effect on whether or not these lures will work in freshwater. I really don't know. I've never really fished for stripers in freshwater. The second thing that you must know is that I do live in California in the Bay Area, so the striper fishing might be different here than it is wherever you are fishing. But these are the lures that I have found that work for me, just throwing right off a jetty in the bay. So without any further ado, let's get into it. And these lures I will be ranking from least favorite to top favorite, and all the products that I show in this video will be in the description below. And if you do buy these products using my link, I do get a bit of a kickback for it, so that would be greatly appreciated, and it helps making these videos like these. So the first lure that I'm going to be talking about today is this little red spoon, and this is a killer. And I know this is a little bit off topic, but this is a lure that can also be fished in freshwater for a multitude of species like trout, bass, crappie, even big bluegill. While this lure is extremely small, it is versatile and can catch big stripers if you fish it correctly. Overall, this is an amazing lure and I would highly suggest it. Another upside to this specific lure is you can buy it in bulk, and it comes with like 30 or 40 from Amazon for only around 20 bucks. So this lure is a great deal. The second lure that I'm going to be talking about today is the Rebel Pop Bar. This is a topwater lure, which means that it kind of skims across the top of the water, and this little front of this part of the lure will kind of, when it shoots forward, will kind of make a splash or a popping sound, which hopefully will attract fish. This fishing lure is also commonly used in freshwater for bass, but it is a beast with stripers. And a couple of days ago we went out early in the morning and my brother caught one on his first cast with this lure. This lure is a perfect lure to be fished when it's either very dark or the light is coming up, it's sunrise, it's sunset. It's something great to use when there's low visibility. The lure coming in at number 3 is this little jerkbait. I forget exactly where it's from, link will be in the description below. I actually received it in an MTB subscription box, which I love, but this lure is a beast. The hooks are extremely strong, the body is extremely realistic, and it's a deep diving jerkbait. To fish this, all you need to do is cast it out, kind of let it sink a little bit, and slowly retrieve while jerking your rod every so often. This lure is a big lure, so if you do hook up to a striper, expect a pretty large one. If you wanted, you could probably also fish this lure for surf perch. The next lure on this list is this jig head with a Z-Man curly tail trailer. This combo is deadly for stripers, and it's the combo that I caught my very first striper on. This Z-Man curly tail is really deadly on a bucktail jig if you have one. I caught it on this tiny little swim jig head, kind of like a bullet, and this thing is a beast. You can catch striper after striper on it and it won't break, and you'll catch big ones. The final and my favorite striper lure of all time is this. It's a jig head with a tiny little spinner at the head and a Bass Assassin white trailer. I like this lure the best just because it's such a versatile lure. While it is small, it can catch both small stripers and big stripers, and it really gets the job done. It has amazing action in the water, and this spinner also adds a bit of noise to the lure. This is also the lure which I've caught my PB striper on, so I am a bit biased to it, but I love it and I'm never going to stop fishing with it. To fish it, simply cast it out and slowly retrieve it and have it bump along the rocks. Another way to retrieve the lure is to cast it out and slowly jig it among the rocks. The key to this lure is fishing it slowly, but not too slow, to make sure that you still don't have no action in the tail. If you fish this thing correctly, you will for sure get a bite. Now remember, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we post these videos. These two things help me keep making great fishing content just like this. Bye.